Loki. Please say it is. It is. Cool. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to RF1 Division 2. We are here for the United States Grand Prix, round 5 of 12 here in Season 2 of Revolution F1. The commentating team has been a bit of a farce, I can't lie. There was nothing said in chat at all the last couple of weeks since this race was postponed. Well, last week when it was postponed to make way for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Oh, look, he locks up and has to do an extra lap. No, it's just going to reverse. Understandable. So, yeah, I am now streaming for probably the millionth time over the 6 years I've been racing, leaving, being, what's it, in the lobby, getting ready to race, you know, getting ready to get this shit excuse of a racing track out of the way. But no, so we're here, well, I'm here, it's just me, Bonge, for Div 2. And then I'll be doing Div 1 as well, hopefully alongside Loki, but who knows, that could probably change as well. But venting over, we're 8 minutes into this qualifying session. Jules has currently gone quickest in the Alpine. Make that my teammate, Teddy Ruxpin, 47.1 in these intermediate conditions here in COTA in Austin, Texas. In real life, I believe we've only had one wet race here, and that was the infamous Gust of Wind 2014. Or was it 15? I'm trying to remember now. It was either 14 or 15. It was intermediate conditions for the beginning. All I know is the two Mercedes made contact at turn 1. Let's hope that doesn't repeat itself today. Speaking of the Mercedes, we are currently involved with Ruxian. 3 seconds up on his time, so he might have just backed out of his first lap. But 13 drivers, so we'll only be doing a short quali tonight. Currently leading the title is 5 Crown in the Ferrari, his Ferrari that he has named Mia, I believe, which is going to be what it is, missing in action probably halfway through this race is what he's been telling me all week. Divbot's finally woken up. 3 viewers so far, welcome everyone. I'll quickly catch up on chat in just a moment's time, but 5 Crown currently leading the Drivers' Championships over myself in P2, 23 points behind. And then I'll have to just double check everything else, but I'll do that in the little intermittent between qualifying and the race. So 5 is invalidated. Let's ride on board with someone who is preferably on a lap. We have Paperstream at his home Grand Prix here in, well, his home country at least. He's not from Texas, but not overly far away, hopefully. If I've got that right, I believe it's in and around California, I think, is where Paperstream resides. Mr. Tado has joined back to the session. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say he was here, but Paperstream, bit of a wiggle across the line, but it is a 149.760, good enough for P3 for the Red Bull. And well, I would say speaking of Red Bull, but I'm not going to comment on anything like that, just in case people haven't seen the race. If you haven't, what on earth were you doing? You missed an absolute banger for the season finale of the real life F1, but that's not what we're focusing on right now. We are focusing on the Division 2. We have Ronin in the middle sector in the Papaya McLaren, the one that actually looks normal as opposed to the one that we had at Abu Dhabi. Coming round the last couple of corners now. Turn 18, definitely not flat in these conditions. Should be flat if we were dry for qualifying at least. We're definitely not flat in the race with heavy fuel and everything along those lines. But around about halfway through the qualifying session now, we've had Mr. Pernenheimer go for a bit of a spin, but Ronin up to the line, goes P1 by 0.6 of a second in the McLaren. Currently claiming provisional pole position. Halo is in the middle of a lap, as is Loki. 5 Crown crosses the line, goes even quicker than Ronin. So, championship leader currently setting the pace. 5 is usually pretty good in the rain. from whenever I've raced him. He's pretty handy on, well, one lap pace in the rain especially. Is our Belgian Ferrari driver. But only Tado, Lucas, Loki, Pannenheimer and Halo left to set a time. It will be Halo next in the other Red Bull. Teammate currently sitting P7. But we'll have to wait and see where they go. So rounding the last corner now for the Honda powered Red Bull. Across a line it is. A 147.4 slots him in P5. Not too far off Rabbit Mirror, who has just gone for a spin in the sister car, the AlphaTauri. Loki goes up to P7 in the Haas. Ponnenheimer will be next. Or is it Lucas? No, it's Ponnenheimer. He's done a couple of laps on these tyres, but no doubt most of these guys are fueled up to kind of go long and just drive most of the qualifying session. It's generally a rule of thumb. But so far, pretty much business as usual at the top. Is one thing I find very impressive is my teammate, currently sitting in P3, Teddy Ruxpin, said to me before this race that he was struggling around here, but he doesn't look to be struggling at the moment. Very respectable third for the Williams. Going to be repping, hopefully getting as many points as he can in my absence. Oh, Ponnenheimer's gone for a spin. There goes the front wing. Finishes the lap in style. But a very expensive repair bill for the Aston Martin. But that is P10. Only just over the paper stream, but there's plenty more time in that lap after spinning at the last corner. So have a quick catch up with chat as we'll ride on board with off board with Mr. Tado, number 2 in the Mercedes. So Apollo, why am I streaming for? Well, I think that was at the very beginning of the stream. So no, I don't think I need to go over that again. Please don't. Brando, if D1 isn't wet, I'll cry. It would be nice to watch another wet race. That'd be quite funny. Wet races always throw in something good. 15, I believe. Yeah, I think it was. I'm 99% sure it was 15, just because the Mercedes looked quite wide at the kind of the structure just behind the wheel, like the main sculpting of the nose from where the driver sits, the actual monocoque. Ooh, as Tado goes for a spin, loses his front wing. So I'll just slap on paper stream just while they quickly carry on catching up with chat. 5 clown, 5 washed. Cat girls aren't real. Oh, don't let him hear you say that. Although I've just said it on the stream, so he's going to hear it now. Paper stream is the GOAT. It's not raining, it's just Hamilton fans crying. That is the biggest amount of facts ever. Teddy Ruxpin says hello. Hello, teammate. I would love to be on track with you, but sadly that's not the case tonight. 5 goes even faster. Ooh, paper stream goes for a bit of a spin. What's happened there? Oh. Is he... Oh, what? Is he stuck? Oh, he's just waiting for his teammate to go through. There we go, that makes sense. Ronan, this is Jeff. We need you to take out 5. Probably wouldn't be outside the realm of possibility for that. You're wearing your Alpha gear. I'm not, no. Because, well, I changed clothes into something like a little bit more lazy. I've just got into my pyjamas. In anticipation of racing, and because I use a wheel and I kind of hunch my shoulders in, I kind of get a bit sweaty, so I didn't want to wear any of my Alpha gear and kind of ruin it with sweat. I was wearing it for the first half of the race though, until Kimi retired, and then I changed to my Red Bull shirt, which is probably why the outcome happened. So sorry all you Hamilton fans that I've completely destroyed. But I will post how little I care in the post for you. I've just got to not catch up with all this. It's just random Discord messages. See. Well, 4 minutes left of this qualifying session now. As it stands, 5 Crown leading. We have 10 viewers now. Hello, everyone. Not your usual streaming team. So you guys have not only got to put up with me for Div 2, you've also got to put up with me for Div 1. So I'll be streaming both divisions back to back, which is always going to be fun. So 2 completely different races to try and commentate over, always good. But so far, advantage 5. And only 2 drivers left to set lap times, being Lucas Fenn and Tado. The rain isn't going to let up before the end of this qualifying session, so it's going to stay fully intermediate for pretty much the entirety of this qualifying session. Let's just clear all this, get this out of my way. Lovely. I think that's pretty much everything done. Let's just quickly load up chat again. There we go. Alright, that's all done. So I did just miss Ronan going fastest by almost a second. So apologies for that. I was just trying to sort out my phone being annoying. But phone is no longer annoying, so we're all good. Rabbit Mirror's invalidated, that it wasn't going to improve anyway, by the looks of it. Lucas Fenn, let's run on board with the other Ferrari, see if he can complete this lap, get a time on the leaderboard. A lot of 49s at the moment. We have 49.1, 49.2, 49.7 for P9, 10 and 11. And then you have a little cluster there. P4 to P8, separated by about half a second. You've got a half second gap from P4 to 3. Then just over half a second from third to second, and then almost a second from second to first. But Lucas Fenn coming to the end of a very tentative lap for the Ferrari. But it's going to be good enough to at least get a time on the board. Round the last corner now, up to the line, P9 for the Ferrari. Just inside the top 10, we have Tado as well. Coming through the S section, I think it's just taking this a bit easy, just to get a lap on the board. Invalidates, so that is, I believe, Tado's qualifying over. He'll be starting at the back of the grid. Ronan goes even faster. And Teddy Ruxpin as well, my teammate, goes P2. Well done, Teddy. Good stuff indeed. Rapid Mirror has invalidated, so it will be Zombez next cross line, about 8 tenths up so far on his qualifying lap. The track looks like it's getting a little bit drier. Zombez a bit of a shake the rear end, goes P4. That last corner is definitely going to cost him a couple of tenths. Jules is about 2 seconds down, so I don't think that's going to be a competitive time from the Alpine. But well, that's a spin. I believe that's good. Is that Tado? Yes, it is. Qualifying now officially over. Just waiting for the last few drivers to set their lap times. It will be Mr. Pernenheimer in the Aston Martin. Will be the first driver to cross the line. Up to the line now. Goes 5th fastest, 46.7. As Rabbit gets on the curb. Loki has a horrendous lockup. That's something he's been dawning to for a long time. He's just having lockup after lockup in the practice sessions he's done. Teddy Ruxpin going to come up to the line now. 45.6. Really well done from my teammate there in the Williams. 5 Crown coming up to the middle sector. So let's see if anyone else will be first. It will be Loki next, or will it be Ronan? It'll be Loki. There's a bit of a car park at the last corner here. You've got Ferrari. He's lost his front wing. But Loki coming up to the line now. 4th position for the Haas. in their home Grand Prix, or their half-home Grand Prix. They are meant to be an American team, but they've got the flags of Russia plastered all over their car. Zombez on another lap now. Let's see if he can improve out the last corner now. Much better on the traction. Goes P3. 5 Crown now coming around the last corner. Is this going to be enough to get him anywhere near pole position? I don't think it is. Up to the line now. Oh, is a 10th off pole. And that means Ronin is your pole sitter for the US Grand Prix. 5 Crown in second. Teddy Ruxpin third. Zombez fourth. Rabbit Mir in fifth. Loki a very impressive sixth. Ponnenheimer 7th. Stewart 8th. Lucas 9th. No, Ruxian 9th. Lucas 10th. Jules 11th. And Paperstream 12th, with Mr. Tado unable to set a lap time in this qualifying session. Well, there we go. So the front two separated by about a 10th. Teddy Ruxpin impressively there in third. Just under a second off P1, but everyone else is 1.2 and above off. So very, very impressive stuff there from Teddy to get the Williams in P3. But we now wait for the start of the race. Let's have a quick look at the results sheet just while I wait. Results. Division 2 Spain. Right. So 5 Crown is leading. He's currently on 71 points, 23 ahead of me on 48. Ponnenheimer on 42. Then Halo on 37. Paperstream on 33. Ronin on 29. Loki on 25. Korn on 22. Mr. Tado, very impressive 21 points, sitting in P9. Legend on 19 points in P10. Then Kip 11th on 15. Warhead 12th on 12. Rabid 13th on 11. Red Bullet 14th on 10. Then Teddy on 8. Ruxian on 8 for 15th and 16th. Lucas Fenn on 5 points. Then Apollo on 3, Zombies on 1, and White Meat, who hasn't done a race yet, still yet to score. Oh, hang on, quickly get the constructors up. Constructors, Ferrari lead by 6 points over Red Bull. So Ferrari on 76, Red Bull on 70, Williams on 56. Aston Martin on 45, McLaren on 41, Haas on 29, Alfa Romeo on 29, Mercedes on 29, Alpha Tauri on 29. So there's literally nothing in it from 6th to 9th, and then Alpine rounding out at the back end on 16. Every car has scored a point so far, with the exception of the second Alfa Romeo. But at least every team does have points on the board. So here we go then. We are getting geared up for 28 laps of the second worst circuit on the F1 calendar. The first being Sochi. Hang on, let's see who's starting on what. Tyre, here we go. So Ronin 5, Teddy, Zombies, Rabid, all starting on the softs. Loki on the mediums, Ponnen on the softs. Halo on the mediums, Ruxton on the softs, Lucas on the mediums. Projected 2-stop. That's interesting. Where was I? Yeah, Lucas on the mediums, Jules on the softs, Paperstream on the mediums, and Tado on the softs. So I think we'll leave that screen open for now. Apollo says Spain. No, I would definitely argue that USA and Russia are worse tracks than Spain. Apollo putting his top 3, but doing it one person at a time. So 5 P1, Teddy P2, Ronin P3. I'm going to say... I'm going to say Ronin P1, Teddy P2, Loki P3. I'm going to say Loki's going to get a surprise podium because he very rarely gets penalties, although this track is absolutely abysmal for time penalties. I'm going to say that's my prediction. Yeah, Ronin, Teddy, Loki is my prediction. I think 5's going to bottle it. Would be nice to keep the championship alive, but I'm going to lose so many positions by not being able to race, but we move. 5 dies on lap 6. Well, we'll wait and see, so... Let's wait for the cars all to form up on the grid now. Just waiting for the Mercedes of Mr. Tado. Here we go then. 2, 5 red lights for the United States Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go for Division 2. It's a pretty even start at the front. Zombe's got a pretty good start. Teddy moves to cover him off. Loki's got an amazing start as well. Goes down the inside of pretty much everyone. Straight into the back of 5. That's contact between Loki 5 and Ronin there. Loki picks up a penalty, but Ronin still currently leads. Zombe's second, 5 third, but with half, I believe he might have damage. Oh no, it's definitely Loki that has damage, but that's definitely put 5 off massively. Rabid in 4th, Roxian all the way up into 5th already. Pornenheimer up into 6th, Jules up into 7th, Teddy Ruxpin down into 8th. It's not been the best start for the Williams. But Loki has completely destroyed my prediction, literally at the first corner. 5 looking to go down the inside of Zombez here into the hairpin. We can't get the move done. Huge rear end loss. That's going to probably losing the place to Ruxian as well. There you go, the Mercedes coming on to the back of the Ferrari now. AlphaTauri looming in the background as well. But going into turn number 12 here, Ruxian down the inside of the Ferrari, gets the move done. 5 really out of shape in these opening laps. Rabid on the back of him now. Doesn't quite look for a move though. But Ronin currently leading by about a second. Lucas Fenn makes a move on Jules there, up into P8 for the Ferrari. Ooh, goes a bit deep though. Is that going to cost him? Not quite. Gets a penalty though. Jules sitting on the back of the Ferrari now. So far then, so end of lap 1, Ronin currently in a little world of his own at the moment. But Ruxian very impressive up to 3rd at the moment. Zombez in 2nd as well. Is a very noteworthy thing that. But Loki never gets penalties. Loki never gets exceeding track limit penalties, but I didn't expect him to fully penetrate 5 at turn 1. Is Jules new? Jules is a reserve. He kind of plops in and out every now and then. So 1 minute he's here, 1 minute he's not. But that's hard tyres for Loki. I might be going to the end or just going until maybe a late safety car with a bit of luck. But safety cars aren't outside the realm of possibility. Ruxian's ghosting. 5 on the back of the Mercedes now, looking to regain his advantage. You've got Teddy Ruxpin working his way back up the order as well, making a move on Rabid Mirror. 5 to the inside of Ruxian, can't quite get the move done. Teddy also backs out of his move, but Rux still under threat from the Ferrari. Going into the last sector now. Ruxian defending very well. He does have a penalty. Him and Lucas Fenn are the only 2 to pick up a time penalty at this current moment in time. 2 laps into this 28 lap US Grand Prix, Jules picks up a penalty, becoming the 3rd driver in as many laps. So Ronin crosses the line now to start lap 3, 2 seconds ahead. Pretty much in a world of his own at the moment. So he's just got to keep doing what he's doing, and the win looks as good as his, but you never know what's going to happen behind. But Ruxian got a great run out of turn 1 there. 5 just not really confident on the accelerator pedal there. But currently still just stands at the moment of all these drivers, just running Linus Stern at the moment. DRS is now enabled as well, so he's probably going to be some big DRS train coming soon. But Ruxian looks for a move down the inside of Zombez. It seemed like from a long way back. Zombez tries to squeeze Ruxian, but Ruxian doesn't buy it. Mercedes goes on through with DRS, 5 as well, getting in on the action. Is he going to go down the inside of Zombez into turn 12? As he is, sends it on the Alpine. Not quite though, it looks to the outside of Zombez. Gives them a bit of a squeeze, but still running side by side down the inside for the next corner for 5 and up into the podium places. A little touch of the rear end though, as 5 struggles to get on the power. Zombez from 2nd to 4th in a lap, but Ruxian very impressively up into 2nd place. As someone goes very wide there. I think that was the AlphaTauri of Rapid Mirror, but 5 closing down on Ruxian. Now Ruxian's not going to have DRS on anyone, as he's 3 seconds behind Ronin. So he's just got to rely on his battery. He has about half a battery left. Sector 1 yellows. That's Mirror gone. Not quite sure what happened there. I don't know if that was contact with anyone else or just spun of his own accord, but that was the AlphaTauri down out of the points. At the moment, Loki's still running in a world of his own, but we'll be hoping that the race comes to him. Teddy Ruxpin also getting past Zombez down the inside of the Alpine. Doesn't quite get the move done. Have a look, fastest lap. Fair enough. But yeah, so far Ronin absolutely running away. Loki pit again. No, Loki, did he? I don't think he did. No, he's only made 1 stop, but he had a front wing change and a 5-second stop go. Because that's what that penalty was. It was a stop go penalty for hitting 5 at turn 1. So I don't really know if anything will happen about that in the stewards room, as Loki was given a penalty on the track. So far, Teddy Ruxpin under threat now from Pornenheimer. The Aston Martin closing in on the Williams, both having the same power unit. Not that that means anything on equal. It's still Mercedes versus Mercedes power. We have a retirement for Rapid Mirror in the pits. So he's had enough of the US Grand Prix, lap 5 of 28. But this is kind of where I wish we had replay cameras like they do in real life, where you can watch replays of like certain action points of the race. That would be really cool. I just need a bit more in-depth for spectator mode. That'd be great. Oh, Pornenheimer goes for a huge lunge. He should really give up that position. That was incredibly yeah, that was incredibly dodgy from the Aston Martin. Sent it from a long way back. Just I don't know, maybe Teddy broke a little bit too early and Pornen weaved to get out, but then went to the side of Zombez. I'm surprised Zombez either doesn't have damage or is still that far ahead. But it's a bit dodgy there from the Aston Martin. But I suppose no real damage done. I'll just carry on running on board with this little battle. It's probably the only one on track happening right now. Pornenheimer down the inside of turn 1. Gets pinched to the apex, can't quite make the move. But, Mercedes engine getting the bin. That's my teammate. Your teammate's almost just taken someone out of the race. As Tado goes for a spin, it's going to put him right back. Well, only P10, but Paperstream right behind him. But have Zombies, Pornenheimer and Teddy Ruxpin. There's a little train at the moment, battling over P4, just shy of the podium. It's Pornenheimer, down the inside he goes of the Alpine. Gets the move done, nice and clean this time, without ramming into the side of El Plan. But, Zombies tries to go for a bit more of a lunge there. Just can't quite get it done. That's going to leave him vulnerable to Ruxpin. Go on, Teddy. Oh, just didn't get as much traction as the Alpine there, but it's fine. Still going to have DRS, and Zombies won't have it on Pornenheimer. So, go on, Teddy, I believe. Do it for Williams. Do it for Williams in my absence. No, I'm the pog in chat. Why aren't you racing? Well, I'm not racing because it's the same stuff that happened in VVR/DRL all over again, where the streamers don't say shit that they're not showing up. So, in good nature, thought, well, it's better to have a stream than me waste my time trundling around at the back of this shit excuse of a racing circuit, but we move. We have Halo and Jules going into combat now. A pretty short-lived battle there as Halo gets overtaken by the Red Bull. It goes into the back of him though. Paperstream versus Miss Tado is much better than Max and Lewis. Yes. These two in the Mercedes and the Red Bull as well, as you did point out in chat. But, oh, hang on. If I can get the right camera. Teddy Ruxpin round the outside this time. It's going to give him the racing line better traction. Gets a bit of a squeeze on for the Alpine. And gets the move done. It's almost gets really out of shape. And getting on the loud pedal a bit too early. But Teddy Ruxpin up into 5th place. Very well done from him. This will be a nice 10 points at the moment for Williams. Teddy doing very well so far this race, so just keeping it up for the team. As Lucas Fenn closing in on Halo. I don't know if Halo has he had a bit of an off, or I'm not quite sure. But a fair few people not having penalties yet, as I say that. 5 picks up 1. But, great. I won't say anything then. We just had 2 people pick up, as I was about to point out. Yeah, not a lot of people have penalties, and then 2 people pick one up in probably the same sequence of cornering. But we have Ronin, Pornenheimer, Teddy, Halo, Paperstream and Loki yet to pick up a time penalty for track limits. Loki did have a penalty at the beginning, due to his contact with 5. A lovely little lock up there, Loki. Well done, my friend. And something he was saying that he was doing. How many seconds does Rux have? 50. Rux has 3 seconds. Jules has the most. And then also Lucas and Tado on 6 as well. But Jules has the most of 9. And anyone else with a penalty has 3. Lovely stuff. Still, that's the wrong your pog. It's supposed to be an E on the end of that. Still the GOAT, I believe. 3 wins in a row, no challenge. Well, the next 3 tracks are Baku, Bahrain, and I think Belgium. Baku can get in the bin. Bahrain could probably get at the top of the bin. And Belgium can also probably get in the bin as well. I don't know, it might be like... Oh, Pornenheimer's round! Speaking of getting in the bin, the front wing of that Aston Martin now belongs in it. It's massively unfortunate. Pornenheimer's doing very well. Sitting in P4, but no bias at all. Teddy Ruxpin is now P4. Definitely no bias here in the commentary box. But 5 is right on the back of Ruxian now. I think Ruxian's taking it easy, or lagging. Sorry, Grammar Nazi, please forgive me. I won't forgive you because you also put aunt wrong. There's supposed to be an E in aunt as well when you first sent the message into the chat, so please sort out your grammar. But 5 sends it from a long way back. Pushes Ruxian a bit wide, but as we've seen in real life, that is perfectly allowed. So, all is fair in love and war. 5 up into P2. Ruxian... I thought he would have returned the favour then. That would have been brilliant. Rux. Send it! But, Mr. Pernenheimer, we got a feel for him. He was running very well, but just a mistake. It's cost him. Cost him dearly. But that will probably be him out of the points. Probably around Loki by the time he pits. But it's not over just yet. Always chance for a safety car. But Ruxian goes round the outside. Zombies and Teddy pit. Ruxian round the outside of turn 1 on the Ferrari. Ruxian gets the move done, and they both... What? Someone clip that. They weren't even touching. Please, someone clip that. Those wheels were not touching at all. Get in the bin. Shit game. Safety car deployed. Ruxian's out. I feel so bad for Ruxian, man. Ruxian can't catch a break. That is brutal. Oh my god, this game is... in all honesty, you know what? Alfie, mate, if you're watching... Alfie, if you're watching, mate, I'm so glad that you didn't show up to stream. I'm really glad, so thank you so much for that, because I don't have to race this shit excuse of a game. I can do one less race until my retirement. It's great. Ruxian, I can't believe this is... Yeah, I feel really bad for you, Ruxian, man. You are having a brilliant drive. I think what we're learning here is that Ruxian is the George Russell of the league. He has like great potential, great performances, like great potential for brilliant performances, but then just shit luck everywhere. Ronan pits from his absolutely sensational lead that he had. 5 Crown will limp back into the pits as well without a front wing. Zombez picks up a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. But Ronan onto the medium tyres. Going to be interesting to see what 5 puts on. Let's have a look what the Ferrari crew are preparing. So mediums going onto the Ferrari. Halo is pits as well as Luke. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I think 5's going to be fully out of the pit box. Yeah, he is. Are they going to be ready again for Lucas? No, that is still an incredibly long wait. Codemasters, you are chatting utter bollocks. That is still one of the longest waits for a double stack I've ever seen in my entire life. But Halo on hards, Lucas on hards, Paperstream on softs, Tado on hards, 5 Crown on mediums, Teddy on softs. That's very interesting. Zombies on mediums as well. Ponnenheimer has been saved a bit by that safety car. Going to allow him to get near to the pack. But Jules is kind of seeing P10. Loki, well, at least Loki will be back into the race now, so it's always good to see. Let's have a quick look at Chateau. This Greek game is just as rigged as the FIA. Cry more. No one's fault, so you both fucked it. It's not the game. 2.5 years and still no podium. It'll come. It'll come. Don't you worry. Just keep your chin up. It'll come. It takes a while. I mean, my first podium, well, that took me about 1.5 years, and then I had a year where I didn't even finish like any league race of a season. Back on F1 2018, I had 17 consecutive DNFs in the same league. It'll come, Ruxian, I believe. It'll come. F from Stuart. Hello, Stuart. Welcome to Chateau. Saved Loki's race, indeed it has. And Brando pointing out as Stuart. Thank you Brando for pointing out that was Stuart. I wouldn't have guessed otherwise. But well, that's neutralised the race at least. So Paperstream pits again. Why is he pitting? Hards? Ah, it's mediums. No. It's not the OG Paperstream strat. He's not on the hards, mate. Absolute sacrilege. But so far, because completely unbiased commentary here, Teddy Ruxpin is in a net P2. Because Zombez has a drive-through. So Teddy is currently running second. Go on, teammate. What a hero. Ronin 5, Halo top 3. I'm going to say Ronin's 1. Unless he bottles it, he's 1. He's got so much pace over everyone else. I'm going to believe in my teammate. I'm going to say Teddy holds on to second. And 5 gets P3, I'll say. Because this drive-through is going to... Unless there's another safety car later, that could bring Zombez back into it. But I'm going to say Ronin, Teddy, 5. That's my top 3. Because, yeah. But then again, Loki can still jump up a bit. So, okay, no, I'll tell you what. Ronin, Teddy, Loki. Because I still believe Loki is going to jump up a fair bit at the end of this. But, Mr. Clean Racer Stuart GB, my, I like to place a bet on Ronin Spinala 2-1. Teddy needs to pit again though. Don't crush my hopes and dreams, alright? I believe. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to quickly code into the game red flags. I'm going to put out a red flag. In about 5 laps time. So about lap 17, 18, I'm going to put out a red flag. Teddy's going to get free choice of tyre. He's going to go on to mediums and he's just going to win. Because why not? Teddy's pace is meh, so not sure, but most likely possible for him to get top. I think Teddy's going to get a podium. I think he'll do it. I believe in him. But safety car will be coming in this lap. Taddo picks up a penalty on the safety car restart. Ronin's gone. Why aren't the first 5 lap cars passing the safety car? Because there are no lap cars. See, that is the million IQ play. Just Teddy then sends it already down the inside. Oh my god, Teddy. That was close. Very opportunistic move from Teddy there. Almost hit the back of Ronin, but just about got it slowed down. Oh, that's a little bit wayward from Teddy there. But Jules picks up another penalty. Loki already up into P10. Jules and Taddo are battling. Oh, Taddo's round. I wonder if there's contact there between Jules and Taddo. But Loki up into 9th at the moment, just shy of 8th. Teddy Ruxpin, here we go then. On Zombez to the inside. Keep it a bit cleaner this time, Teddy. Up the inside he goes. Brakes later, gets the move done. Covers off Zombez very nicely indeed. So that is Teddy up into 2nd. Loki gets past Jules as well. 5 crown. Getting onto the back of Zombez now. Zombez almost goes for a spin. That allows 5 through. Won't cost him out to Halo though. But up at the front, we have Ronin leading. We have Jules round. And that's going to elevate Mr. Taddo back into the points. Paperstream up to 8th as well. Zombez comes into service drive-through. It's so far halfway through the race now. Lap 14 of 28. Ronin still leading. Probably going to start pulling away very soon. Loki up now into 7th. About 4 seconds off Hododheimer. Lucas under threat from Pondenheimer as well, but doing very well so far to hang on to this P5 at the moment. But a little bit wayward there. Paperstream's on the back of Loki. He's right on board with a Red Bull. See if he's close enough to send a move on the Haas. Not quite. Thinks better of it. Loki has a huge lockup though. Paperstream on charge now. Is he close enough to make a move here? Although we have Lucas and Pondenheimer. Pondenheimer goes through. Loki's not quite. Loki's too far ahead for Paperstream to challenge. But I wonder if Ronan's made a bit of a mistake, because Teddy is actually starting to catch him now. And though I know there's a tyre deficit and everything, but still. Come on, Teddy, I believe. Win. Don't worry, I'll just disqualify 5 if he overtakes you, it's fine. But Teddy Ruxpin sets the fastest lap of the race, so he was absolutely flying then on those softs. So he will have to pit again, but I believe... if he can get these to about maybe lap 20, he can chuck on another set of softs and go to the end. But Pondenheimer on the back of Halo. So it's right on board then with the Aston Martin on a recovery. So far, here we go then. Pondenheimer, pretty easy move there with the DRS. Nothing Halo can really do. Teddy Ruxpin and 5 going into battle here. 5 gets a little bit out of shape. Sends it on Teddy. Teddy hangs it round the outside though. Go on, Teddy. Tells 5 to absolutely get in the bin. What a hero. But, oh, that's a bit of a corner cut from 5 there. Teddy gives him the old squeeze. 5 up into second place. Teddy, hang on, tries to hang it round the outside here. Not quite able to do it though. Paperstream still on the back of Loki, hasn't found a way past just yet. Ooh, Loki picks up a penalty. There we go. So Loki picking up a penalty. Not many people left now, about half the grid left to not get one. Being Paperstream, Halo, Pondenheimer, Teddy and Ronan. Ooh, Tadder picks up another one. Teddy goes very deep there. Should still have DRS to try and make this move. No, he's way too far back, even with DRS. Got quite a low battery as well. I'm not going to start saving that. Zombers gets past his teammate, but Jules is going to come back at him here. Paperstream and Loki as well. Loki absolutely sends it back. Jules not close enough to take... Ooh, Paperstream picks up a penalty. Oh, Teddy Ruxpin picks up a penalty. There we go. We're a lot of people dropping like, well, I say dropping their clean race point like flies now. Only 3 drivers now. Halo, Pondenheimer and Ronan left to get penalties. But lap 17 of 28. But Ronin at the moment just kind of waltzing away with this one. But Brando, I heard the odds of Ronin spin has gone up. It's now 4-1. So I might want to put in another bet quick. You never know. Because if you put in a nice £10 into that, you will get £40 back for the Ronin spin. The row spin. No, I think he's fine. He's just got to keep it on the road. He's basically won. Teddy is still within DRS of 5, so 5's not exactly pulling away. Ooh, Teddy a bit hot into the last corner. Less of that, I think, would be good. Just tone it back down a bit. But, I appreciate doing my race. What a leg end. Rux, you new boy, you DNF. Rux got tagged in one of the most unorthodox collisions I think I've ever seen in my entire life, where the two cars didn't even make contact and they both just caned off into a wall. 5 has 3 seconds of penalties. Legend isn't racing. I don't know where he is. He's just not racing. I don't think he ticked the box either. I can't actually remember. Is he okay? Is he alright? It seems in his anger after the Austrian safety car, he left. No, I don't think we'll want that. But 5 is now starting to close in on Ronin, so this could be quite a spicy end to the race. Just depends on what 5 can do here. Legends off at Eau Rouge. But lap 19 of 28, only 10 laps remain of this US Grand Prix. Not a whole lot happening right now, so we just kind of ride on board, I suppose. We can have a look at the battle between Loki and Paperstream. It's the Red Bull versus the Haas. Paperstream not quite close enough to make a move. Wonder if he's running a lot higher aero than Loki. Probably explain, because he did look a bit down on power on the straights, but yeah, we shall definitely see. Ronin starting to pull away now from 5, just starting to extend the gap a little bit. Teddy has no ERS. He has 25%, which is around about the same as 5. Ronin and... yeah, the gap's coming up and then down between Ronin and 5. And Teddy's kind of just hanging in there at the moment. I think Teddy could pit now, or very soon, and go to another set of softs and go to the end. I don't think softs are going to go all the way for him. Bonge, please don't read that out. Oh, what wrong? No, I don't think I will. It's the least you can do after I got Bird. I mean, no. Just, yeah, that's all I really have to say, I suppose, is no. But, At least... Well, I guess at least you guys can think of it this way. At least you guys actually have something to watch for me sitting here. So, you know, these guys have... I don't know, a pretty lackluster race to watch back, but there's still 8 laps left. But, oh well. 5, still not really closing in on Ronin. I really want one of these two just to pit for purely for shits and giggles. Just like chuck on a set of softs and just cane it to the end. Hang on, where do you come out if you pit? Probably come out around 7th, but then there is a lot of gaps in between most of these cars. So, but I don't know if Teddy's going to be able to hang on to these softs another 8 laps, but I don't know if he's going to try. But lap 21 and 28. 5, kind of starting to close in on Ronin now, but 5 does have a time penalty. Come on, Teddy, I believe in you to stay there. The tyres look okay from what I'm looking at. 5 does not have a lot of ERS. Jules picks up another penalty. Loki is on the back of Lucas Fenn now as well, so let's see him take P6. Oh! 5 Crown picks up another penalty. Teddy comes in for pens. Right, it's fine. Well, another set of softs and just absolutely mince it to the end. Go on, Teddy, I believe. I know, Teddy's got a pit again, so set of softs, we'll just see where this gets him. He's going to have the best tyres, so I think you can still get a podium here. He's going to come out 5th. Yeah, there we go. So he's come out 5th. And he's just behind Halo. Halo's on hards, he's on softs. No, it's not over yet, Rux, don't worry. He's on softs. He's got this. So Zombies is the fastest lap of the race. This stream has only been an hour so far. But we did do short qualies, that's most likely why. But let's have a might as well just ride on board with Teddy's progress then. Ruxian, I want to transfer all my luck to Teddy Ruxpin. Are you sure that's a good idea? Here we go. Teddy on the back of Halo. Switches to the inside. I think Halo would definitely have been put up too much of a fight there. Teddy Ruxpin will be absolutely flying now. Rux has been absolutely ruined by Bonge. Destroyed in seconds. 5 is starting to close on Ronin, but he does have 6 seconds worth of penalties. So right now, this is Ronin's race to lose. But Teddy Ruxpin so far, in P4, he's almost pulled the gap he needs to solidify that P4. Just outside of the range at the moment. But he's closing in on Mr. Ponnenheimer. And that would be for a podium position, and he then just has to pull 3 seconds on him. Yeah, just double check that. Loki on the back of Lucas, although Lucas does have one more penalty. So here we go then. Lucas with no ERS. Taddo picks up a penalty. Loki goes on through. Up into P6 for the Haas. Lucas Fenn looks to the outside. Can't quite get the move done though. But there's at least P6 now for Loki. Back on board with Teddy. He's got the gap to P4 now, so he'll at least finish P4 as long as he keeps it on the island. We have 5 laps to go. Sector 3 yellows. That's Lucas Fenn round. It's a big shame for Lucas. He's running P7, but he's still in the points. Teddy Ruxpin sets fast up the race, as you'd expect. I think we had a spin for the Jules as well. And another one. But, as long as that just remains as yellow flags and doesn't bring out a safety car. That would be peak shithousery if that brought out a safety car. Stop spinning! But Teddy is absolutely flying at the moment. Lucas Fenn picks up another penalty. It's still running P8 at the moment. Hang on, how many? Oh no, it's P9. Well, he's definitely P9. As long as he finishes, he's 9th. Which will still be another couple of points for him. 5, dropping back from Ronin now. I think Ronin is on course to win this. But riding on board, 1.9 seconds at the moment is the gap between the Aston Martin and the Williams, with about 4 laps to go now, including this one. Ruxpin is absolutely flying. He's just got to overtake Bonenheimer and then pull 3 seconds, and then he's got a podium. I believe in you, Teddy. He's in DRS now, so this is going to go right down to the wire here. He's got to, if he can get this move and then pull 3 seconds. If he drops DRS, it's pretty much over for well, Bonenheimer anyway. If Teddy gets this move done, going to the move to the inside, absolutely sends it. Gets the move done as well. Up into P3 at the moment for the Williams. We'll have to wait and see what happens. If he can pull 3, he's only got to pull about a second a lap to get this, as Zombez gets past Lucas Fenn. But so far, Teddy is on course. He's just got to gain. He's got to gain another about 2 seconds. And he could get a podium here, lads. Moment of the season right here. Teddy Ruxpin gets a podium. Please. .6 at the moment. The gap at the top is levelling out. 3 to go now of this US Grand Prix. .9, 2.2. It's almost there. Go on, Teddy. dropped a bit of time. Halo kind of just chilling on his own at the moment. Loki, Paperstream there, Zombies. I've got to look at the penalty situation. I think pretty much everyone will stay where they are. It's just, come on, half a second in 2 laps. That's all you've got to do, Teddy. Half a second in 2 laps. But second to last lap now of this US Grand Prix. Ronan has been leading pretty much from start to finish. Hasn't really put a foot wrong. He's just been in a world of his own. 5 crown after contact with Ruxian has renewed himself a little bit, pulled himself together. Currently sitting in P2, but Teddy Ruxpin, though he started third, he could hopefully finish third. He's currently outside of that bracket. Yeah, there's just a bit of confirmation now. Come on, Teddy, you've got this. 1.5 laps left. And you've got this. A podium for Williams for the first time since round 1. I believe. Ronan coming through. Oh no, he's still got 1 more lap. Damn it! No! Stop the race now. Red flag. Ronan coming through to start the final lap. Yeah, faultless drive pretty much from Ronan. 5, sitting P2 at the moment. Zombies has just got past Paperstream. Around the outside of turn 12. It's for position as well, because they have very similar penalties. Paperstream down into... What? There is no way. There is no... What the actual fuck? Oh. Teddy, you're supposed to use mediums, you idiot. Oh no, Teddy, how could you do this? Oh no. Oh, his Pannenheimer's gonna get a podium. I think my B button's stuck. This controller is shit. Oh, it is as well. Brilliant. I need to get... Oh, I need to get a new controller. It's fine, I can do that in 2 days' time. Oh no. That is actually heart-wrenching. It was on for a podium. Well, anyways, Ronan round the last corner now to very comfortably win the US Grand Prix. 5 comes home in 2nd place. Pannenheimer comes home in 3rd. Halo will come home 4th. Loki, I believe, finished 5th. 20-second time penalty. Sorry? That is a good point, Nicholas made. Actually, Ruxian, you did this. You transferred all your luck over to Teddy. Oh no. Absolute fraudulent behaviour. Well, Ronan wins, 5 crown 2nd. Pannenheimer 3rd. Halo just shy of the podium in 4th. Loki a very impressive 5th, considering he was last at one point. Zombies 6th. Paperstream 7th. Lucas Fenn picks up 8th. Mr. Tallow 9th. And Jules 10th. Only 10 finishers, so everyone that finished gets a point. Driver of the day, Pannenheimer. That's who I was going to say as well, considering he had no front wing at one point and still got a podium. The biblical scenes from this man. Right. I just realised we've got 2 Americans on the podium by the looks of it. Or 2 American flags. I can't actually remember if... I believe Ponenheim is American. I can't fully remember about Ronin. But, right, let's get these guys in. For a podium. Oh, my controller is dying. All my buttons are getting stuck. Right, that should be everyone invited. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Right. Oh, Ronin's disappeared. Brilliant. I'll try and get him back in. Oh, this controller's fully dying now. Don't like it. Let's try and get a new one. There he is. Right, hopefully he stays in. Yes, yeah we can. Cool, lovely. Right then, well that has been the US Grand Prix. We have Ronin P1, 5 Grand P2 and Ponenheimer P3. All podium interviewers are here. Make sure your audios are all included if it lets you. I really hope it does.
It does.
Cool, lovely. Just want to double check something quickly. Okay, no one gets fastest lap point as Teddy got it, but was disqualified.
Did Teddy not switch tyre pack?
Yeah, Teddy used 3 sets of softs.
What an
I thought he started on mediums. I thought he went medium double soft, but no, I was really sad because he could have got a podium for Williams.
Yeah, just 2 seconds.
Right, we'll start with 3rd, as is usually tradition in real life. Mr. Ponenheimer. Brilliant recovery drive from yourself. Well, the game gave you driver of the day, I'd imagine, for starting 7th, finishing 3rd, but I'm going to give you driver of the day purely because of that recovery drive. Had a spin at turn 1, lost your front wing, was more or less last, but still came home with 3rd position. Good haul of points for Aston. I think that moves you up to 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. It would do, yeah, because Ronin will be 2nd, 5 is still 1st. Yeah, and you overtake me. So yeah, P3 with a brilliant recovery drive. Give us a bit of a overview of your weekend.
Yeah, I struggled massively in qualifying. I was pretty happy to get P7 quali, but yeah, you know, like you said, I made a mistake in turn 1, got on the throttle a little too quick, and was pretty bummed out about that, but was really fortunate. By the end of the lap, the safety car came in, so I think that helped me a bit. And yeah, it was just about doing a couple overtakes, and Ronin and 5 were too fast. I did not have their pace, so P3 was the best I could do. Kind of feel bad for Rux. I kind of dive bombed him earlier in the race too. Luckily, we didn't crash. But yeah, it was a good race, good recovery drive, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, massive congratulations. Brilliant points haul for Aston Martin. I can't remember if Aston are one of those... I don't think you are. No, you wouldn't be because you're quite high up in the standings. Never mind. I'm chatting complete shit. I'm not sure whether it puts you in the constructors, but I'm sure I can have a look after this race is done. But yeah, congratulations. Moving on to 2nd place. 5 crown. Well, who started 2nd, running there for a fair bit, and you're having a great battle with Rux until both of you decided to connect your cars without connecting your cars. And yeah, both end up in the wall. Ruxian ended up out, and then you ended up without a front wing, but you've still come away with a P2, extending your championship margin over now not what's his name? Ronin. There we go. Get there eventually. Yeah, extending your championship margin over Ronin. So Yeah, must be happy with a P2, considering you said you were going to die to me in DMs earlier.
Well, I don't know what happened at the start, but that wasn't fun.
No. I think
yeah.
you got hit up. You got hit up the arse by Loki.
Oh, by Loki.
What happened? He absolutely sent it into T1, and I think killed you and almost Ronin.
Yeah, I just want to apologise to Ronan, who I hit in the side pod at the turn 1 because of that incident. I had no control over that, but yeah. Holy shit.
The absolute send.
I think I had a bit of wing damage from that, which didn't help, and like basically the entire race second, and yeah, I don't know. Not much happened actually. Like quite a boring race. And then Rexian's incident. I don't know what happened there either.
Yeah, I only clipped it just for the sake of it being incredibly weird. I probably wouldn't imagine it would be sent into the stewards, but it just it looked like you guys got caught. But when I was watching it, you two were perfectly side by side, you know, like battling all fair, and then the game decides it's not like that and sends you both into the barrier out of turn 2.
You know what it could be? It could be. I don't know if it's still a thing, but there used to be like a side pod glitch on the older games.
Oh, the good old lag bubbles, netcodes.
Yeah.
iRacing's netcode contact has come here.
I mean,
oh, no.
Roxian was jumping about for me another lap, so it could be because of his connection. I don't know.
Yeah, congratulations anyway. P2 is definitely going to help your championship charge against Ronin and Ponenheimer. So we'll move on to the main man himself, Ronin, if he's back. He is back. Lovely, lovely. Right, thoroughly dominant weekend from yourself. Started on pole, led, I believe, every lap, and came away without any penalties for a win. So 26 points. We were 25 for the race win, 1 for the clean race. So well done for that drive. Just looked on a complete other level compared to everyone else. So just give us an overview how you think it went. Oh, hang on, Ronin, can I stop you there for a second? You haven't got your audio included. Someone's just pointed that out in chat, so I don't want to do your whole thing without having your audio included. Does it give... Oh, you're on the Xbox app, aren't you? Does it give you the option? Technical difficulties, bear with everyone. That's fine.
We need an RF1 theme song.
I don't think you can do it in the app. Hang on. What we'll do... Okay, right. Yeah, just... Okay, carry on with what you were saying and I'll give a rough interpretation. It's fine. We'll do it that way. Because I don't think there is a way to do it on the app. I can't actually remember. Do you? Hang on, let's try now. Say something again. Let's do nothing. Oh, brilliant. Great, it's fine.
This has gone fantastically well, according to the great RF1 master plan.
Oh, the plan.
The plan.
Alright, hang on, let me try and get Ronin back in. Where is Ronin? Oh, he's not in the lobby. How do I do this?
Just do it.
Hang on, it's recently played with, see? I remember this stuff. It's fine. PRP running. Here we go. Invite to party. My B button's gonna get. Oh, it's getting stuck. It's pissing me off. I've only got to put up with this controller another 2 days and I can go get a new one. It's fine.
People are just throwing it out the window.
Oh, I want to, mate. Honestly. Right. Does it let you include your audio? Hang on. Still not coming through on the stream. I've literally got it like right up to my ear.
No, you can't hear me. Try now.
We can hear you. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're coming through on stream now. Okay, right. Okay,
Sorry
yeah,
about that.
Go from the beginning. It's fine. Right. Yeah. Just how was your weekend?
Yeah, no, it was great. USA is my track. That's special meaning for me, so I really wanted to do my best here. Started off on softs at the start of the race. Free tire choice. So I called that right. Looked like everyone except I think one person in the top 10 were on mediums. And then turn one, extremely nervous. I thought I left a lot of space for 5, but now hearing what happened, that makes sense. So I'm glad that for the most part people survived and we didn't get taken out. But that was pretty scary, and I did get side pod damage, so I had that for the rest of the race. But yeah, from there it was a easy safety car in between the switch between softs and mediums, like lap 10. So that was perfect timing. And then just praying that there wasn't a safety car similar to what happened today to Hamilton that would have mixed things up. And it was just trying to keep 5. Excellent job to him. He kept pushing the whole race. I think he got within like 1.2 seconds at one point there. But yeah, that was exciting and intense, and hats off to Poinenheimer too for his 3rd place.
Yeah, congratulations on a very, very good weekend from yourself. So we got 2 Americans on the podium, which is always good. The American GP. So well, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So congratulations again to you top 3. Poinenheimer P3, 5 P2, and Ronan P1. We will be back in about 25 minutes for D1 at the same shit excuse of a racing circuit. No jokes. Please don't hurt me. We'll be back here again in 25 minutes for D1, and then for D2, that is pretty much everything. We'll be back next week for Azerbaijan. Yet another excuse for a shitty racing circuit.
Hey, Bond.
Yeah, thank you for everyone for bearing with me. I sacrificed my race to stream, so lovely stuff, brilliant, lovely that people actually say things, but we move, it's fine, don't worry about it. We'll
Absolute
be back
legend.
in 25 minutes. It will be me and I think Loki for D1, but thank you and good night.